Konnichiwa. Hajimashite. Brennan Kurtzen des. Kochira wa Ben desu ka? Kochira wa Warwick desu ka? That's it, isn't it?
Cool.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
week.
Yes!
Bites again, and it's my choice, so I choose Missile Command.
Missile Command, cool. I just want every Atari song to have that that tune from, what was it, the Eagle game that we played the other week?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
I want to try and make it into a ringtone.
So, are you the white dot sort of?
Yep.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, so I got to defend my people, their little villages.
First time I ever really... This today will be the first time I've ever played it, actually.
Oh, okay.
Never played it. I know it's one of those games, though, like, that everyone's played.
Yeah. And you get points for the amount of houses that you've still got alive and stuff.
I do remember the houses down the bottom.
So the arcade version, I remember, had 3 different turrets down the bottom. So this is, you know,
Oh, God.
obviously a little bit more limited.
Now I think of it, I might have played an updated game at this arcade at MacArthur Square. There's this sort of it looks like a ship sort of one.
Is that the battleship-ish one? Like it's
yeah,
a
it's
naval?
like shoot torpedoes or something. You've got to
Yeah.
look through the scope.
Yeah. The coolest remake I've seen of this game. Have you guys heard of or played Trials at all?
Yes.
So, in the second one, Evolution, you can make your own courses and stuff. You could in like HD and stuff, but in this one, like the tools are so versatile that you can make like mini games in it that don't even like rely on having the bike.
Oh, that's cool.
And one of them is Missile Command.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that I've seen that one. It's fun.
I think your turret's dead.
Oh no!
Yeah. So now you're just relying on luck for the
I'm out here.
Yes, he's still
Nice.
Yeah, hoping I miss.
Yeah. Because they just have to keep shooting now until your houses are all dead.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god, that's too good.
Do you see the little, like the little nuke
Yeah.
symbol? It's going for you. It's get going.
Oh no! Now what?
Pyongyang wins.
Getting political, I see. You met Dennis Rodman the other day.
Yeah, who's the eternal friend of the eternal champion of the eternal champion. Sega. That's not, the eternal leader, dear leader.
Yeah, they're like friends now, and like Dennis Rodman's like, yo, everyone, North Korea, not that bad. Then like the day after that, North Korea's like, how dare you, like, not give us a peace treaty or something? We'll just blow you up.
No, they've ripped up their their peace treaty with the South. Actually, we should probably forewarn, if everyone hasn't figured it out yet, we pre-record this show. If something's happened in North Korea over the last couple of weeks, we didn't know about it. So please don't take offense of anything that we've just said.
Kim Jong-un, if you're watching, and I know you are, don't be like that. Don't be a dick.
Oh, there was a thing as well. He had his phone, because I Google news about North Korea. It's one of my odd habits. Anyway, so he had this phone on the table, and it was a race for all these companies to say, it's not our phone, it's not... Turns out it was a HTC. And it was like, because HTC is a Taiwanese company, and that was acceptable for Pyongyang to have Taiwanese stuff, not American products like Apple and everything. So, yeah. Anyway, Missile Command.
Fun. I enjoyed that. Simple but fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes the simpler sort of games are the more fun. But yeah.
Did you like it?
I did. Let's hope missiles stay in video game lands.
Yes.
Just like how this has gone, like really political
all of a sudden.
I think this is the second episode where we've discussed
politics.
Yep. Kim Jong-il. First it was Kim Jong-il looking at stuff.
Oh yes,
and
yeah.
This week it's just pull your head in.
Okay,
cool.
Moving on.
Okay. Final Fantasy VII, Smeg Children. Mortal Kombat, Shaolin Smeg. Thief, the Smeg Project. Fable, the Smeg Chapters. Conker's Bad Smeg Day.
Sounds like dirty.
Micro Machines 2 Smeg Tournament. Barbie Smeg Adventures.
Oh.
Yeah, you better know that one. You're the one who goes on about it all the time.
No, that's right. Yeah, I do know that one.
Awesome.
Cool.
I'll wait until People's is done before I say pens down. Or Smegs down, or whatever I'm supposed to do.
Smegs down.
Smegs down. Advent. Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
We all got that.
Did you? Oh, good on you. Monks.
Hey.
Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks.
We all got that too.
Seriously?
Wow.
Yep.
Dark. Thief, the Dark Project.
Oh. I had Secret, Shadow, and nothing. Blank.
The blank. Lost. Fable, the Lost Chapters. Fur. Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Hair?
That's good enough. I'll give 10 points to that. Okay. Turbo. Micro Machines 2 Turbo Tournament.
It's not fuck cheese.
What about fuck cheese?
That's terrible, man.
No, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
You reckon that's okay? I was going to deduct points, but it's been classed as brilliant, so I'll give you that one.
If there's any
I'll give you
question,
10 points for that.
That is Brendan's answer.
You wanted me to be offensive.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to be funny offensive. You're supposed to be offensive. Okay, and horse. Barbie's Horse Adventures.
Pony.
No, it's horse.
Oh god, we're not going to get
How the hell did you get that wrong? You're the one who goes on about it all the
Barbie's
time.
Pony Adventure.
No, it's horse. I did search this on the internet.
You serious?
Google and Wikipedia. It's Barbie's Horse Adventure. That's the one you always go on about all the time.
I don't know, I think we should give it to him. Because he seems pretty adamant this is correct.
Pony. So it's not Barbie is evil, do not talk to me about Barbie.
Because I have a daughter and Barbie's a slut. And I don't want to play with sluts.
Okay.
Why? They're mindless bloody things. Yeah, where do you start? Why?
Why is Barbie easy?
Why is
Barbie easy?
Well, you can take her clothes off pretty easy. She doesn't try to fight
she's
back.
got massive boobs, unrealistic, and it teaches them all they should be doing is wearing high heels and shopping. Which I don't like. Also, I don't like
really
brats.
serious.
Brats.
You don't like Bratz dolls?
Nope. Evil.
Really?
Brats are evil. Yep.
So am I giving Ben a tick for pony?
I'm not sure. This rant is just.
Oh, and
Yeah.
look.
Yep. I'll let you
What's
decide.
those other things? Those little pony things. My Little Pony.
My Little
Has
Pony.
anyone seen My Little Pony in this day and age?
Yes.
They wear high heels and have handbags and makeup on.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They're appealing to a new audience, but it's like all the kids like, oh my god,
Yeah.
that's what ponies do. Maybe.
That's my rant.
Okay.
Bloody
Yeah, I'm
bad.
going to give that
Okay.
round at least 100 points.
Give him more. That was awesome.
Should you give him more?
Give
Cool,
him
okay.
200.
I'll give him 200. Do you want me to give him 100 of
I
your
just
points?
won. I just won.
Whatever. I don't care.
Cool, I'll do that. I'll
200.
give him the 100 points from me, 100 points from him. There you go.
We're playing Yakuza on PlayStation 2. Originally a Japanese game, but now an awesome game all over the place.
An all over the place game.
Originally called, was it Gatoku or something?
Got to you.
Yuga Gatoku. Something like that.
That's the one.
Yeah, like a dragon.
Yeah,
Translates as.
Awesome. I've played this before, so this will be fun. Let's go.
Alright. Okay, so the main dude you are is Kazuma Kiryu.
Yeah, thank you. So there's been 5 Yakuza games in the series, like the main series, and then there was that Dead Souls one, the zombie one.
And then there's also 2 games for the PSP as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, all are amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes place, you're a Yakuza, and you're on your own. So you can see the little map down the bottom left-hand corner. That's different things you can do, and you get in lots of different street fights, like I'm just about to.
That's so lucky that you give me your money.
Now, what I like about the first one that we sort of miss with the later ones is because the later ones are still in Japanese and they've got subtitles. You can hear people yelling at you in this one. So, you know, when Haruka is following you around the city, which is the little girl that's... Yeah, so there you go.
Because this one had like American actors. It had like Eliza Dushku and stuff in it.
Yes. And you can pick up stuff. And you get your bar up down the bottom. See that blue bar?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I can do some specials.
You got like the Eye of the Tiger or something?
So if he comes here and I do this.
That's sick.
Yeah. And if... Okay, and then this.
Oh!
So these are the different things that I've unlocked because...
It's just like he just gets up like whatever. So yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen it in action. I've always heard a lot about it.
I love the series. So I'm playing 4 at the moment.
Yeah.
And I just think they're great. What do you think of them, right? Because I know I've lent you this one, so...
I loved it. It's brilliant. And, there's just so much that you can do in this game.
Sick. In the later ones, they become a lot more scared, like the people, and they sort of try and run away from you.
Yeah.
And you can pick up different things.
Smash him! Boom. Sick.
Maybe head up to the arcades or something.
Yep.
And show the... Yeah.
So do you get like experience? Like, is it an RPG sort of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that, and then that goes to unlocking different things.
Yeah.
I know we spoke about...
Expensive umbrella.
Yeah. So I know we spoke about previously Shenmue, and Shenmue had different things that you could do in the game, like play different arcades and get capture toys and stuff. But this takes it to a whole new level. So you've got different bars that you can go to, and you can try and chat up women.
Down this way.
I think it's up.
Oh, Boss Coffee.
It's up the top.
Up top, yeah.
I think if you just pause it, it'll come up with it, and then yeah, that's it. I think the arcade is the pink one up the
Oh, the pink one, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Because the purple ones are the street cops, aren't they?
Yeah. And it's the same city that you fight in, that you're in for the other games as well.
Okay,
so
just different parts, or?
No. That same map is a whole city.
Okay.
So in the second game, another place is unlocked as well.
Yep.
And then in the third one, there's more. The fourth one has 4 playable characters.
Yep.
And the fifth one, there's 5 playable characters, but that's not out in English-speaking countries yet.
Oh man, this is like crazy authentic.
It's like I was reading something about this the other day where I think this city's based off Tokyo. They were saying,
Yep.
and it's actually pretty close to detail.
Yeah.
In this, there's a big landmark called the Millennium Tower.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's additional sort of thing. But
That Boss Coffee thing in Japan when I went over last year. They had Boss Coffee, and it was advertised by Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh yeah.
So everywhere I went, I'd see Boss Coffee and stuff.
Go to the gym.
I'd see Tommy Lee Jones, and it was awesome. Batting cage.
this is pretty cool.
Play baseball.
Yep.
That's the one thing I regretted not going to do in Japan. Going to a baseball game.
Is baseball pretty popular over there?
Yeah, it's huge.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It is strange. Yeah.
And golf. Golf's the other sort of big one, but
Yep.
golf is like, it's designed for like business people. So, yeah, like people would do it for like a business meeting. Like it's designed for rich people. So they would have like, I saw a couple where it was like, at the top of a big building, it would have like the nets for golf things, so people could go practice it.
That's cool.
Because like it costs a fair bit of money apparently to go to an actual golf course.
Yeah.
That's my favourite weapon in this, the golf club, because you've got 2 different swings. Two different swings for any weapons that you have. Your regular X and then your square, which is your bigger swing. So if you do the bigger swing with the golf club, he actually takes up his club, golf club, and then you just hit people on the head with it.
Nice.
I think this is the worst I've ever played this.
You're under pressure.
If you hit the home run 10 times, you get a prize.
Oh, nice.
So there's lots of different mini games and things that you can do, and that as each of the Yakuza games get, they progressively get bigger. The amount of side missions and things that you can do is just so much more. And you sort of lose yourself to it. You do these different missions where you've got to, I think it's in the third game. There's this guy that he's in a lot of debt and these loan sharks are trying to chase him. And so you help him out, and depending on what you do and talk to him, he'll be around and he'll, try and kill himself and stuff. So you try and rescue him and give him more advice. And then I wasted like an hour and a half just running around, trying to find that guy and trying to finishing off his storyline. It must be down the bottom.
Yeah, I think it's near the square.
Yeah.
Can you go to a love hotel?
Yep.
Nice.
Everyone's sort of obsessed with him around here too.
Uh-oh, that guy's going to fight you.
I'll run away from him. As long as you make it into the next load screen, they'll disappear.
Yeah. Love that. Hey, you. Hey, yeah.
Hey, yeah. I've got to find that other noise. Sometimes that can suck.
Okay.
Information.
Yeah. So this tells
What was
you.
it? Office of Information Men's Box 4 or something?
Yep. So you come in here and find out, because some of the side missions are like, you've got to get this certain girl to like you, and
Hello, creature of the night.
so you come in here and you'll go, oh, tell me about hostess bars. But he'll give you little hints, just say, he'll say, oh, this girl likes expensive brand things, or this girl likes just, cheapy things.
So.
Reika, who looks like a race queen. Krista, who tells it how it is. Or Hiromi, who's very relaxed to be around. It sounds like it's like, you know, when they have like a girl band or whatever, like the
Yeah.
Spice Girls, and they're
Yeah.
like, Mel B's the sporty one.
Yeah.
She likes sports.
He's 20 years old.
When I went to Akihabara, which is like sort of the nerd haven,
Yeah.
when I went there, like every second building was like a comic book store and a figurine store and a video game store, and then the one next to it was like electronics store.
Yeah.
You go to some of the back alleys, which isn't like seedy back alleys, but like, because they've got just all shit everywhere. They had a main road, and then you go down like an alley, and then there's like a back road sort of thing.
Yep.
And on the main streets and stuff, I'd walk down and you'd see all these girls dressed up like maids and stuff.
Yeah.
And they'd just hand me like flyers, like saying, "Come to our hostess bar."
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah, you get given stuff in that. Like, people force bits of tissue in your hand,
Yeah.
saying, you know, come to
Come
the
to my
hostess.
bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the tissues, the item, it goes, yeah, useful, but not to have too many.
Yeah. And I was like, I was really tempted to go just to see how it was because I'd heard so much about it. But I'm like, I'm not going to spend like $100
Yeah, just to talk
just
to a
to
girl.
talk to a girl. I'm like, I could do that at home and I could do it for free.
Jesus.
Because yeah, it's not like a sexual thing. It's just you go there and talk.
Yeah, that's what it is pretty much in this game too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Have fun.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting because does Japan have the one child policy?
I think so, but they don't have a lot of kids. I know they're like
Yeah,
birth rate's going down.
because I wondered if that was sort of something to do with, because you know here, especially with China, it's hard for sort of blokes to find women and all that sort of thing. Especially you think in the day if they had a girl, you know, they'd sort of knock them off because you want a bloke to continue the family name. And I always sort of wondered if this was, you know, why they're sort of into it, because it's so hard to find partners.
Should I give her a gift?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the road. Not my stamina royale.
Or should I give you some French perfume?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
she didn't like
it's not
that.
disgusting. Take this. It's pretty cool. I'm tempted to play it now.
Oh, it's interesting.
So
Yeah.
good. Yeah. And you got to, like, you know, it looks like an aged game, so you just got to get past the graphical flaws, but
Yeah.
the later games just look absolutely amazing. It's just an entire world.
You like tiny girls? Yeah. Peace. Oh no! You're like just fucking it up.
But usually if you get it right, there's little love hearts.
Yeah.
Like you
Oh,
get
yeah.
half a love heart or something each time.
What did you just say?
It's-
People are
lately,
stealing my-
people have been stealing my underwear. And he's like, just say, oh, it would have been great if it said nothing.
Yeah.
Ugh. So, you know, you hear the little comments that she's making, and whilst the text is down the bottom, that's something that you miss in the later games. So they're talking Japanese, and I don't know, you know, any Japanese really.
It's cool because I've been watching that Game Center CX and it's still like all in Japanese but just subtitled. And because I'm learning it, it's like I can sit there now and like every now and again I can hear him say
Yeah,
something. Like, oh, I know what that means now.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
We're going.
Yeah, I'll give it a
There you
play.
go.
She's so unimpressed.
So the hostess bar was just too much for work. He's left the room.
That's a bit too long, isn't it? I'll give him 2.
Press pause. And if you go to the map, and zoom in with R1, go down. Just want to send you to the actual arcade. Left, I think. And up. Where is it?
Gelato shop.
It could be the blue one. It's not near Serena, so it's up the top. No. Is it that white? There it is. Yeah.
Okay, so where am
head
I?
there.
So I gotta go double back.
Yeah.
So not the first left, the second left.
what I really liked about this game too is all these areas, you know, how they're sort of not unlocked.
Mm.
You know, as you go through the story and it sort of pops open more, and you're like, oh yes.
Oh, he would have taken money off you.
Yeah. Okay, so how do I punch and stuff?
Square, X, and triangle this year.
Okay.
Circle is grab, and keep jamming on circle to throw.
Okay.
Hit square to keep like punching while you're holding.
If I start getting beaten up too bad, I'll just pass it over.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward.
There you go.
I like it that sort of the battles are basic, but
It's up
the
to you what you do
choices,
with
yeah,
it.
you can, you know, the whole stomping on the head thing, wait till, you know, they've got about that much left, then
There
stomp
you
on
go.
it. That's it, they're gone. It's cool, it's kind of like you're choreographing your own little TV show.
Yeah. One thing that's weird though about the series, they've never had a two-player component of it, and for a beat 'em up, which you know essentially is a beat 'em up,
Yep.
with storyline based, you could easily just do like a two-player mode of going through and having
Yeah,
you know both. And they fixed it by having multiple characters that are playable in the later later games in the series as well. So there's no real excuse.
Boom!
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
How satisfying is it?
It's like everything's like bone crunching.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd say, the PSP games do have multiplayer.
Oh, they do.
Yes.
There you go. So I've been corrected by the voice in our heads. But
10,000 yen, so I just got $100.
no. Yeah.
Huh.
The bum would have told you.
Yeah. He just ran off. Oh, sorry, and just ran off like, fuck you.
Yeah, you can
Like,
get,
don't fuck with the Yakuza. Like, that's the dumbest thing.
you can get them on side. In this one, the homeless people actually are an integral part of the storyline for the first one.
It's so far the Yakuza now. Okay.
Yeah. So the Street
Yeah,
Thugs
he's been
Yakuza
sort of,
and-
you know, dishonored or whatever.
yeah, there's different families and they're all vying for power.
Oh, okay. Well, he looks pretty flashy compared to, like, that guy.
Yeah, and they're usually a little bit tougher as well. It's the storyline for this is very convoluted because you've got different families and they're all doing different things. Majima is a character that is in this one and in the rest of them, but he's more integral in this number 3 and 4. And yeah, the fans seem to really like him in his storyline.
It's like how they've designed all the streets and stuff. It is extremely authentic. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. Fuck you. Pick it up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so it's fairly simplistic, but there's so much you can
Mm.
do in the game.
There's a lot of depth.
Yeah.
See, I like the little pointless things that they put in games. Like you guys saying, go to the arcade so you can play arcade games. Like,
Yeah.
I love that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
There's another section too I like. It's like you find the keys.
Yeah.
You've got to find coin locker keys in this whole wall
Yeah.
of them. I think it's about 45.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
pretty fun because you
That's
open them up and you
random
might
stuff.
get a weapon or something to take to the hostess bars,
Yeah.
give them as gifts.
But there's also useless stuff as well.
Yeah.
You think of it. Yeah, there you go.
Text message.
No. It's just the
That'll be
voice
from the
of
lady we just visited.
Ah, okay.
Once you visit them, they'll text and
Oh,
say,
okay. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Okay, so this is really the only mini game that you can get in the first one. The second one has this little arcadey thing that you can play as well.
I haven't picked up one of the little ones yet.
That's the
No,
trick
I
I do.
struggled. You get the big ones, no worries.
Yeah, I was telling Warwick, I think I was telling you a while ago that I almost emptied an entire machine in this.
Oh, nice.
So the amount of time to do that is very useless, and I had to make sure that my item box was empty as well, so that I could get them all.
I don't think I can get anything. I want the big chicken. They have these everywhere though.
Yeah.
Like when you go into an arcade, it's like not like one sort of level thing. It's like 6 levels, and like each one's dedicated to a certain thing.
Yep.
So you go up to like floor 5, and it's just all fighting games, and you go like floor 3, and it's all like those mech games.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh god, this is sick. I played this shooter game in one, and it was like, there's a big button in the middle of it. So you have the gun, and it's like an elevator sort of thing, so you come out of like the elevator, and you would go out and shoot around and that sort of thing, and then you go back into the elevator, and you had to press the button to close it. So like, you'd be slamming this thing and shooting at the same time, like while this big like thing is trying to rip the doors open.
That's classic.
Yeah.
I'll give another go at that. Try and collect some.
Yeah. Show us how it's done. Like it's just like you would think this is pointless.
That
Like
is.
they said, hey, there's like a UFO catcher in this, and it's like, really? That seems so
Let's look
pointless.
around.
Oh, so you've got some strategy to it.
Yeah, somewhat. I want the blackie.
I want the black one. I want that one. Oh. It's just rigged like in real life.
Yeah, it is.
It's like the exact ones, eh?
Yeah.
I've never won on these. Skill testers, brilliant at
Yeah.
these things.
Yeah. I like the one where it's like the block one.
Yeah.
Because I can get right up to the top. And my friend tells me, he used to work in an arcade, he's like, it's rigged so you can't win.
Yep.
And it's like, but it's a skill tester. Like, that's a skill. And he's like, what? So it's like beat a rigged machine. I'm like, it's a skill of some sort. And I can always get to the top. And then, even if I time it correctly, and it like moves over, and then like it's quite clear that that's it, and then it moves over again,
Yep.
and then it drops like, oh no,
Looks
you
like it
lost.
slips. It's
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah, and you're like, fuck off.
Well, I actually learnt about them. This place I worked at, I won't name names or anything, but they had one. And someone told me, like one of the higher up sort of managers, I think this thing was set to have $11,000 put through this machine before you could get that block on the top.
I've won at one of those before. I won a DS.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Come on.
This is like enthralling television. Or YouTube. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, nice work.
He's slipping.
No!
He's
Oh, no!
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I always like the stories that you see on TV. It's always like the last little thing, like the fluff piece one. And it's like, oh, here's a story about some kid that climbed through the hole.
Yeah.
And he got caught in it. And it's like, how? Those things are designed so you can't do that.
Yep. It happens so many times too.
Yeah.
And it's always the fire brigade cutting them out in the jaws
Yeah.
of life
Yeah.
or something ridiculous.
So here's different things like you can level up and stuff. So
Yep.
So now that has, yeah. So it's pretty cool that you know you can unlock. Not all your moves are unlocked in the beginning.
Yep. Club Sega.
What else should we do?
Go to the strip club.
No strip club.
No. But the guy said there was a strip club.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, it's not a real strip club. There is near this arena. So go down that street. So the story with Yakuza 2, I think. Sega of Japan gave Yakuza 2 to some actual Yakuza.
Yep.
And they played it and they found it authentic and liked it and said that they enjoyed it. Then they heard Sega of America had ended up blocking some of the content.
Yep.
So they sent some threatening messages to Sega of America saying, you guys are assholes, why did you block stuff? So Sega of America were all worried that the Yakuza were going to come and attack them because
that would be amazing.
Yeah. That'd make an awesome game.
Yeah. Yakuza 6.
What
Can you
really
slam-
happened to Sega?
Can you slam him into the car?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh man. Through the window or something?
See, this is the thing that I love about the game. So, stuff you. Come on.
Maybe you gotta wait.
Do you have to
more?
you tap on the circle while you're holding?
No, because that'll like throw him.
Throwing, yeah.
Just need to, because he's a big one. No.
That's sick. Man, I'm really enjoying this game.
Die.
Oh man, it would have been sick if he stuck it on the dude's head and then kicked him, like in the stomach or something.
It's like there's this certain area where you go into battle, there's these giant witches' hats,
Yes.
traffic cone things around.
Can you stick them on their heads?
No, I wish you could. But it's like, they're as big as them.
Second game, you do that, or in the third game, I think you do that.
That's so brutal though.
There's another one.
Bam.
You did. In the third game, you see blood appear from where you've hit them.
Oh,
heaps.
shit.
So if you keep punching them in the face, they'll like start bleeding profusely from the mouth and stuff, and yeah, it
So
just becomes more brutal.
does the combat like get more involved in the later ones? Like, is there more
Yeah,
to it?
there's more like
Strategy.
strategy based, and it's also more weapons focused, so you can upgrade your weapons and get your weapons fixed by weapons dealers and stuff. But this one's very simplistic, that you just pick up things and they break.
Yeah.
Like the bike in the third one, you get a whole bike and you smash someone with it, one of the wheels flies off, then you keep hitting them, and then the rest of the frame breaks apart. Then you just have the bike wheel and you keep hitting them with that.
That's
so
cool.
it's like progressive weapons being destroyed. You can go and get drunk as well.
When you're drunk, it's bad.
Yeah, the games I've seen where it's like a benefit to get drunk. Bulletstorm, which is like, it's like a skill-based point scoring shooter. So like, you might leash someone towards you, and then kick them into like a cactus, and you'll get points for it. Like sort of like Mad World-ish, where the more creative you get in the way you kill them, the more points you get.
Yeah.
And you can drink like alcohol at some points, and you get drunk.
Yep.
And for like, maybe 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And the screen sways and that sort of thing, but you get extra points every time you kill someone.
Yep.
In that sort of time. And it's not like a little amount, it's like a huge amount of points.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a pain in the ass.
Whoever that voice actor is, that's what one of my favourite parts about this there as well, because he puts on these voices, some of the characters are like, hey, fuck you! I'm gonna fuck you up!
But it's like, it seems like American, like...
Yeah, it does. So, that, they did get rid of that for the later ones,
Good.
and that's where it, becomes more authentic Japanese. But you just miss it, like if you don't understand Japanese, you are missing a little bit of it. Not much, but...
It's like there's a copyist that sort of help you sort of work together with. He sounds like the guy out of like NYPD Blue.
Yeah, Detective Dante.
Yeah.
Or Dante. Oh, you've got the running kick unlocked as well, so you can
Stay down.
Karate.
And they've each got different names as well.
Yeah.
So.
I love doing this. I probably wouldn't hit him either.
See, it's funny that, like, because we're talking about how the other ones are in Japanese and that sort of thing, just how much people care about that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like how the publishers might be like, oh god, like if we release it with Japanese and then have just subtitles, people are gonna hate it.
Yeah.
But like, I love that.
Yeah.
Like that makes much more sense and like would immerse you so much more.
So this is the you know, district, which is
The CD part.
CD, yeah.
This reminds me my Shinjuku.
What happens if you say yes?
Oh no, you can do it.
Do it. You gave him your clothes. That's my boy.
No, I doubt that.
Fuck with me.
So are you gonna be naked? No, you're gonna be
Ordinary.
ordinary citizens.
And that all comes up in Japanese in the later ones as well, and
Yeah.
it comes up with subtitles, so you can see the original graphics
Yeah.
that they used as well.
So yeah, I got this story when I was in Japan and I was going around and that sort of thing. I was in Tokyo, and I went to Shinjuku. So I caught the train out there and it was like 9 o'clock at night. I was like, I'll go get dinner and have a look around. So I go out there and get off the train and start walking around. Like, I'll go and see if I can find somewhere to eat, blah, blah, blah. So I'm walking down, I've just sort of got my head down, following the crowd.
Yeah.
I'll go down this alleyway sort of thing, like similar to this. And I just stop for a second and look up. Look around and go, oh fuck, I'm in like the red light district. And like, it didn't bother me that I was in there, but I'm like, I better get out of here quick, because like, I was only the only real white guy in the sea of Japanese people, and like, I'm going to be an easy target.
Yep.
So, as soon as I look up, all these like, guys like that, they come up and like, come into our bar, and that sort of thing, come up to me, and I'm like, no, it's alright, sorry, and just walk off. So I got my head down, and I keep walking, you know, like look up to see how far away I am, and this huge black guy, he's got like maybe this much height over me, and I'm just like, oh no, he sees me, and he like does a spin, and then goes, and looks at me, and points at me, like, oh, shit, no, and so like, he runs over to me, and puts his arm around me straight away, and he's a big muscly dude, like if he got into a fight with me, I'd just get knocked out. I'd say, just take whatever you want, just leave me alone. And so he puts his arm around me, he's like, how are you today, sir? I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm okay. And he's like, can I ask you a question? I went, okay. And he goes, are you a rich man? And I went, no. Because I knew exactly what was going to happen if I said yes. And he goes, no, you can't say that. I'm like, why can't I say that? And he goes, because if you say you're poor, you'll feel bad about yourself. But if you say you're rich, you'll be rich in money and spirit. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, so tell me, where are you from? And I said, Australia. And at this point, he starts walking with his arm around me. So I'm like, I have to go. And I'm like, Australia. He's like, oh, I've been to Australia. I went to the big day out, blah, blah, blah. And I went, oh, yeah, okay. And he's like, yeah, it's a beautiful place. And I'm like, yeah, it is. And he goes, so would you like to come into my club? And I said, oh, not really. Like, I'm got to get going. And he's like, no, it's fine. Come with me. You'll be fine. And so he takes me out from like the alleyway onto the main street, and into a big open like sort of mall street sort of thing, like how they have at MacArthur Square with the Kelly Carr Lane thing. There's all restaurants and that sort of thing. And then he takes his arm like off me and goes, here's my club, come in. And I just start walking. He walks in and I just start walking. And he all of a sudden, like, I just sort of speed walk off, and he comes back and he jumps in front of me. He's like, where are you going, my friend? And I'm like, I told you I have to go, I've got to go. And he's like, if you're worried about the girls having sex with you, it's okay, you don't have to. I said, I'm not worried about that. I have to go. And he's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I have to go. And he's like, okay. Well, if you come back to my club. It's great. I'm like, all right, whatever. And like, I walk off, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna have dinner here. I'm gonna go back to my hotel. And that was my CD story.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. That I had that whole trip. I was not nervous or scared about anything. That was the only thing.
Yep.
Going to Small Burger. We'll show you some food. Now, Smile Burger's a real place, isn't it?
I don't think so. I don't remember it.
Okay. Is Smile Burger a real place?
I'll buy combo C. Don't tell me it's like an eating.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be like an eating mini game.
No.
Like you're in a rush.
Now, in the later games, you've got your experience for food, and if you go around, you can eat all the different types of food you get more and more experience.
That's pretty cool.
There's the lockers in front of you.
Smile Burger is a real place.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
So,
I remember Moss Burger. That was the only one I remember. That's a safe one.
yeah, that's what you say.
You've been staring at me for a while now. You want a box, huh?
Might finish it off after this one.
Cool.
So.
I'll make it count then.
Yeah. Eat some heads.
Crack them skulls.
He's turned into a guy with an afro, I noticed. I don't think that was the guy that interrupted you in the street. But...
No, that's the guy there.
That's it. So see how you're holding on to him, like when you start off, if a big guy tries to grab you, you've got no chance in holding him back. They'll just throw you around, but because this is the end of the game and Kazma's like well leveled up, you can tell like he's become tougher.
Yeah.
What level are you up to?
I'm not sure, but I remember last time I upgraded him, I got the flying kick. I think they're all around the 20,000 plus or something mark to upgrade.
I like how you can concentrate on different things. So I always try and concentrate on my life.
Yep.
And then my like the rage points.
Yep.
Come on, fucker.
I want to slam you into this wall, so... One more.
Yeah, it's bad too when you forget to upgrade him. Because sometimes the bosses you just really need it.
Sick.
That's cool. Would that be Yakuza?
That was awesome. I really, really enjoyed that.
Yeah?
Yeah. It makes me want to go and
Right.
play the other ones.
You know what? Like, I haven't enjoyed a game like this for a long time.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. I definitely want to play the rest now.
Awesome.
And it's so much hours of gameplay in it. It's not funny.
Totally.
Yep.
It's a series that I've bought them all backwards. So I got 4, 3, 2, and then I finally got 1.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'll have to get 1 now, and I've played through them. And I've only played through them in like the last 6 months.
Yeah.
All of them, and I absolutely love them.
Awesome.
So, yeah, I think they're great.
Cool.
Excellent. Well, hanamase? I don't know what that means.
We can say sayonara.
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 Sayonara. Arigato.
Arigato.
Yeah. Arigato, and then you bow.
Okay. Alright, join us again next time.
Alright, see you later.
Hope we didn't cause offence.
We probably did.
Yeah.
Mine would be Metal Gear Solid 3 HD and the 3DS one. Because I bought the 3DS one just before I went to Japan because I thought I'm going to be on the train and I need something to do on the train, so I bought it for that. And I've got very fond. I think I've talked about it before on here, but I've got very fond memories of Metal Gear Solid 3 now because of Japan.
Yep.
And like I associate it with that now. But the HD one's pretty good too. But that would be mine.
That's cool.
Mm.
Well, mine's not actually out yet, but I'd have to say Abe's Odyssey. Only because I've been looking forward to it for so long.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hopefully, when they do remake it, it will keep, the other games coming, because it was supposed to be 5-game sort of thing. Quintology, I think they called it. But it stopped at Munch's Odyssey, which is only the second one, actually, because Abe's Exodus is a bonus game. So I'm looking forward to, hopefully, more of them coming out, because it was a brilliant game.
Yeah,
It sort of just disappeared.
Awesome.
Which, I don't know why. Oh, that's right, the company went bust. But, yeah, it's good.
Awesome.
People prefer to buy Barbie. Well, there's different games and stuff that have been released, but I think to answer this, the one game I'm looking very much forward to is Age of Empires 2. I pumped so much time into that game, and to have a HD version of it, and looking at the updates that they've done, it actually looks like quite an honour to the original.
Yeah, because it's got like new campaigns and all this added stuff that they didn't have in the original one. It's not just a pure upgrade of the graphics.
Yeah, and it looks like, I think it's got the expansion, which is the Conquerors as well as part of it, and there was other stuff like I owned the first one, the Conquerors. I didn't manage to get the third update, but I think it's got that in there. But yeah, it's got so much extra stuff. So I'm probably like looking at losing my life again to that.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool.